So I'm all sweaty and gross because I just got back from Zumba, and I couldn't even wait to have a shower to tell this fantastic story. And it is a story about Zumba. So first, I go to Zumba. I go twice a week, and my instructor is pretty much the most amazing Zumba instructor in the entire world. And yes, I'm being biased because I haven't been to any other Zumba class, but I have seen videos of other Zumba classes, and they don't look like as much fun as mine. But anyway, that is besides the point. So I've been going with my friend Melissa for the last little while. And today it was in a different location. It was a little bit closer than where it normally is, not much closer, like a minute drive probably closer at a high school. And so my friend Melissa and I got there, and we're in the gym, and we're like getting ready. I was taking my coat off, and she takes her coat off, and then she's like, "Oh no." And I was like, "What? What's wrong?" She was like, "I forgot my shoes. What do I do?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, maybe we can run to the car and drive back quickly and get them and not be back too late." She's like, "Okay, let's go." So we booted it. Our instructor's like, "Where are you guys going?" We're like, "She forgot her shoes, we'll be back." So we had to run back to the car, drive to her place, drive back, run back to the gym, and we made it back before the end of the first song, which is good. But the high school that we're doing it at has 2 gyms, and the gym that we're doing it in is teeny tiny, and a lot of people go to my Zumba class because our instructor rocks. But so it was really packed, and we walked in, and there were people like right in front of the door when we walked in, so we were almost like smashing into them while they were doing their Zumba moves, and we had to try and find an empty spot, which is a little difficult, but we found one close to the front by the wall, and we just kind of jumped in and started doing the moves. And then for some of the songs, half the class had to turn around so that half the class was facing each other, which was a little awkward and funny and confusing because we couldn't see the instructor anymore. And I know most of the songs, but because we were facing different people and I was trying not to look at the person in front of me because it was weird and it was making me laugh. Everyone kept getting all confused, and me and Melissa, who were next to each other, anytime you had to like lean to the side or do something like this, we would keep being opposite, so we'd be going into each other. So instead of us both going this way, I'd be going this way and she'd be going this way, and we'd both be like, we're opposite. And then halfway through the class, the lady in front of us turns around, points to my friend Melissa, and looks at me and says, "Is this your daughter?" And I was like, "No. Nope." She's 19 and I'm 23, and our birthdays are actually both coming up really soon, so we're pretty much both early 20-year-olds. So either she thought that my friend was 10 and I was 30, or she thought I was 40, which is still an insult to both of us. Whether she thought I was 30 and she was 10, or if she thought I was 40, that's horrible. And after I said no, she was like, "Oh, well, are you related? I thought she was your daughter." And I was like, "No, she's only 4 years younger than I am." She was like, "Oh." I mean, we were both, we were kind of matching. We both have the same shorts, because we bought them together. And we both were wearing gray shirts. So I don't know if maybe because we look like twins, if maybe that's why she thought that she was my daughter. But first of all, we don't look alike. And second, she does not look young enough to be my daughter, and I don't look old enough to be her mother. What? Oh my god. And then because the gym was so small and there were so many people, it was just redonkulous amounts of sweat going on, and I sweat a lot and I'm really gross now. So I'm gonna have a shower. But anyway, I hope my voice wasn't too squealy for you. I know it gets high and annoying when I'm excited and I say like a lot, but anyway, I wanted to share because that was a pretty fun night. And it was fun because it was packed and there were a lot of people. It was like, the energy was really high, so it was really fun. I felt like I was pumping it way more than I normally do. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.